Hey, what's up guys? Will here for GSM Arena. Here are a couple of Android flagships which you might find interesting to compare. The first is the top phone from Samsung, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And then there's OnePlus's contender, the OnePlus 13. Can the OnePlus 13 give the Galaxy a run for its money? Let's put these two phones head to head and find out. Both the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the OnePlus 13 are flagship devices and quite comparable, but each has its own advantages. Design-wise, they're pretty easy to tell apart. The Galaxy is flatter, with a titanium frame, not aluminum, and is covered with durable Gorilla Armor 2 glass. The OnePlus has the round camera bump, more rounded shape overall, and it can come with a vegan leather or glass backing. There is also a difference in ingress protection. While the S25 Ultra is IP68 rated against dust and water submersion, the OnePlus 13 is rated at IP69 on top of that. That's protection against heated water jets. The display of the S25 Ultra is a 6.9-inch OLED with a QHD resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate. The OnePlus 13's display is slightly smaller at 6.82 inches, but it has the same resolution. It's protected by something called ceramic guard glass, and we're not sure how that compares to the glass on the Galaxy. Both displays are just as sharp and look great. And when it comes to HDR playback, both phones support the HDR10 standard, but only the OnePlus has support for Dolby Vision. The two displays have that smooth high refresh rate for scrolling, and with LTPO tech, they can dial down the refresh rate quite low when idling to save energy. And both panels are quite bright, but the Galaxy's is slightly brighter, able to boost up to 1400 nits compared to 1200 on the OnePlus. But the main advantage the S25 Ultra has when it comes to sunlight legibility is this anti-reflective screen coating, which really does make a difference. On top of that, the Ultra has stylus support. The stylus comes with the phone, and it adds an extra layer of functionality. For audio, both the S25 Ultra and OnePlus 13 have stereo speaker setups with very good loudness, and the sound quality is great either way. Let's compare.
I'm wide awake, but you're a nightmare. I can't escape, I'm seeing you everywhere.
With either phone, there's an ultrasonic under-display fingerprint reader for your biometric input. And when it comes to storage, you can get both phones with 256 or 512 gigs on board, but the S25 Ultra can also come with a whole terabyte. The chipset of the Galaxy S25 Ultra is one of the most powerful you can get these days. It's called the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. Meanwhile, the OnePlus 13 has a regular Snapdragon 8 Elite. It's again the flagship Qualcomm chip, but without the higher clock speeds that you'd get with the 4 Galaxy version. Still, the OnePlus 13 is optimized well enough that in benchmarks there really isn't much difference. Both phones are neck and neck at the top of the charts. They have about the best performance you can get on a phone right now, and heavy tasks and gaming are a breeze. However, as expected from phones with high-powered chipsets, both the Galaxy and the OnePlus displayed heavy thermal throttling during our prolonged stress tests. The interface of the Galaxy S25 Ultra is Samsung's latest One UI 7 running on top of Android 15. It brings Samsung style and custom features. There's an extensive suite of AI-based features too, and the Galaxy's AI assistant can even carry out tasks that involve multiple apps. You can find out more about these features in our dedicated One UI 7 video. Meanwhile, the OnePlus 13 runs another customized interface. It's Oxygen OS 15 on top of Android 15. There are again AI features available here, including summarization of text, Google's Circle to Search, and photo editing tools. But in Oxygen OS, the AI capabilities are not as extensive as they are in One UI. For software support, the S25 Ultra will get 7 years of updates, while the OnePlus will get 4 years of OS updates and 6 years of security patches. The OnePlus 13 is the phone with the bigger battery. It's 6,000 mAh compared to the S25 Ultra's 5,000. In our battery life tests, the OnePlus scores better than the Galaxy, but the difference actually isn't that huge. Both phones have great battery life. With its 100-watt charging, the OnePlus has the advantage when it comes to charging speed. With a proper adapter, the OnePlus 13 is able to charge from 0 to full in just over half an hour, while a full charge on the Galaxy takes about an hour. Both phones have support for wireless charging, but they don't have magnets inside of them, so you need to use a magnetic case if you'd like to make use of the alignment that provides. On to the cameras, and the S25 Ultra has 4 on the back: a 200-megapixel main cam, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto zoom, a 50-megapixel 5x zoom, and a 50-megapixel ultrawide cam. The OnePlus 13, on the other hand, has a 50-megapixel main cam, a 50-megapixel 3x telephoto cam, and a 50-megapixel ultrawide camera. During the day, the Galaxy's main cam has a slight advantage in sharpness. Meanwhile, the OnePlus's color rendition is a bit more vibrant. With 2x digital zoom, the difference in sharpness is even more pronounced. But in the dark, the OnePlus 13's main camera produces notably better shots than the Galaxy. Detail is better, noise is lower, and dynamic range is wider. When comparing the 3x telephoto camera, the OnePlus's output is significantly better during the day. In low light, the results are different. The Galaxy's 3x shots are sharp and noisy, while the OnePlus's images are clean but softer. If you want to zoom in further, the S25 Ultra has the advantage with its dedicated camera. The OnePlus 13 has to resort to digital zoom on top of its 3x camera, but it's still decent. Also, the Galaxy's 5x telephoto has close focusing capabilities, which the OnePlus 13's zoom camera misses out on. And at night, even though the Galaxy's 5x shots are noisy, they're notably better than the OnePlus's 6x results. Comparing the ultrawides during the day, we're looking at a tie quality-wise. The ultrawide cameras are comparable in the dark too, with just a small sharpness advantage for the Galaxy. Selfies come from a 12-megapixel front-facing cam on the Galaxy and a 32-megapixel one on the OnePlus. The Galaxy is better in terms of resolve detail, and it also has the advantage in that it has autofocus. Here's a look at 4K selfie videos taken with either phone. And when it comes to video quality, the Galaxy has a small advantage when it comes to the main camera. When comparing the 3x telephoto cameras, the quality is roughly similar. But at higher zoom levels, the S25 Ultra has the advantage again. But for the ultrawide camera, the OnePlus 13 has better definition than the Galaxy though. And when shooting video in the dark, the Galaxy is the winner across the board. It captures higher quality video at all zoom levels with better detail. Alright guys, that was the Galaxy S25 Ultra versus the OnePlus 13. With either phone, you get a large display, great battery life, chart-topping chipset performance, and capable cameras. And there's a feature-packed software experience with AI features. But with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the suite of AI features is more extensive. Plus, you get the anti-reflective screen with stylus support. Its 5x telephoto gives its cameras more versatility, and its cameras have the advantage when video recording at night. The OnePlus 13, on the other hand, has the higher rated ingress protection. It has faster charging. It produces better camera stills in certain situations, like at night from the main camera and during the day from the 3x zoom. And the phone is less expensive than the S25 Ultra. In the end, the S25 Ultra just offers more than the OnePlus 13 with its stylus, extra AI features, and additional zoom camera. But if you don't need those things, you could save some money and get faster charging by going for the OnePlus. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.